A day in the life of Emily, learning English naturally. Once upon a time, in a small, cozy town, there was a young woman named Emily. She was in her mid-20s, living a busy life, working as a barista in a local cafe. She had big dreams of speaking English fluently, confidently, and naturally. And she knew that the key to reaching her goal was practicing every day. Emily didn't want to just learn English in a classroom. She wanted to speak it like a native without feeling nervous or awkward. So she set out on a journey to practice speaking English in her daily life. One morning, Emily woke up to the sound of her alarm clock ringing at 7 a.m. She stretched, yawned, and slowly got out of bed. "Good morning, Emily," she whispered to herself with a smile. She had started this habit of speaking to herself in English every morning to boost her confidence and get in the right mindset for the day. She went to the kitchen to make her breakfast. As she was making coffee, Emily spoke aloud. "I'm making my coffee. It's a beautiful morning, and I'm ready to start my day." She smiled at the small progress she had made over the past few months. Emily loved her routine. She would often say short phrases to herself while doing simple tasks. "I'm eating my breakfast," she would say as she took a bite of toast. "I'm drinking my coffee." It felt silly at first, but now it was becoming second nature to talk to herself in English throughout her daily life. After breakfast, Emily quickly brushed her teeth, got dressed in her cafe uniform, and prepared her things for the day. As she looked in the mirror, she said, "I look good today." She always practiced positive affirmations in English to keep herself motivated. She had learned that speaking with confidence about herself was just as important as learning new words and grammar. "All right, let's go," Emily said, grabbing her keys and heading out the door. She liked to speak out loud to help herself remember things. "I need my keys, my phone, my wallet." She made sure she wasn't forgetting anything important as she got into her car. When Emily arrived at the cafe, she greeted her coworkers in English. "Good morning, John. How are you today?" she asked with a friendly smile. John was the cafe manager, and he knew that Emily was trying to improve her English. He always encouraged her to speak more, and they often had short conversations in English. Emily's shift was busy, as usual. She made coffee, served pastries, and chatted with customers. One customer asked her for a cappuccino. "Sure, one cappuccino, coming right up," Emily said confidently. As she made the coffee, she thought about how much she had improved. At first, she felt shy asking customers for their orders in English, but now it came naturally. Later that afternoon, a regular customer named Sarah came in. "Hi, Emily, how are you?" she asked with a smile. "I'm doing great, Sarah. How about you?" Emily responded. She was proud of herself for speaking clearly and confidently. She had learned that speaking English every day, even in simple conversations, helped her improve. They talked for a few more minutes about the weather and plans for the weekend. Emily didn't focus on making perfect sentences. She just enjoyed the conversation. That's when she realized that speaking naturally meant focusing on enjoying the moment and not stressing over grammar. After work, Emily headed home. It was her favorite part of the day because she could relax and practice speaking English in a more informal way. She didn't have to worry about perfect grammar or pronunciation. She turned on the TV and watched an English movie. She used subtitles in English so she could read along and understand the words better. Emily paid close attention to how the characters spoke, especially how they used informal phrases and contractions like "what's up" instead of "what is up." As the movie played, Emily repeated some of the phrases out loud. "What's up?" she said, practicing the casual tone. She liked to mimic the actors' voices to sound more natural. It was a fun way to learn new expressions, and it made her feel like she was part of the story. Later that evening, Emily called her friend Lily. Lily was also learning English, and they often practiced together. They talked about their day using simple sentences and expressions in English. "Hi, Lily, how was your day?" Emily asked. "It was good. I went to the park with my dog," Lily replied. "How about you?" "I worked at the cafe, made some coffee, and practiced English," Emily said proudly. "It's been a good day." "Nice. Keep practicing. You sound great," Lily encouraged. Emily smiled. "Thanks. I feel more confident every day." They laughed together and continued talking about their plans for the weekend. Emily found that speaking English with her friends was one of the best ways to stay motivated. They didn't mind if they made mistakes, and that helped Emily feel more relaxed about speaking. Before going to bed, Emily took a moment to reflect on her day. She sat by her window looking at the stars and thought about how much she had improved. It wasn't just about learning new vocabulary or grammar rules. It was about speaking confidently and naturally every single day. She remembered when she first started learning English, she was too shy to speak, even to her friends. But now she spoke English every day without thinking twice. She had made English a part of her life, and that made all the difference. I'm proud of myself, Emily said out loud as she looked in the mirror before bed. I'm not perfect, but I'm improving every day. She felt grateful for the small steps she had taken. Emily understood that speaking English naturally wasn't about being perfect or flawless. It was about being confident, enjoying the process, and keeping a positive mindset. As Emily lay in bed, she thought about the journey ahead. She had come a long way, but there was still so much more to learn. She knew that fluency wasn't something that happened overnight, but she felt confident knowing that with practice she would continue to improve. Tomorrow is a new day, Emily thought to herself. I will continue speaking English, making it part of my daily life. I'll keep learning, practicing, and enjoying every moment. And so Emily's journey to mastering English continued. It wasn't about perfection, it was about the small, everyday actions that gradually led her to greater confidence and fluency. She knew that by speaking naturally and without fear, she would reach her goal step by step, day by day. The next morning, Emily woke up, ready to continue her journey. She said her usual words of encouragement. Today is a new day, and I am one step closer to speaking English confidently. And with that positive thought, Emily was ready to face another beautiful day of practicing, learning, and growing.